Hi everyone, I'm Simone. In this video we're gonna mint an NFT on the Solana blockchain through a tool called Candy Machine by using the Metaplex JavaScript SDK. Let's go straight into the code. Before downloading our repo, make sure you have installed the latest version of Node with npm and yarn if you want. I'll use yarn during this video. And the Phantom wallet to see the minted NFTs on our account. Let's download our repo. Open it in VS Code. I'm gonna use MVM for Node versions management. So I'm gonna use the latest version 18.12.1. When you have installed Node, you can type yarn or npm install to install all the dependencies. Okay, now the first thing we need to do in order to create our candy, before creating our candy machine, is to give us some sol and create our wallet. So let's create our wallet first through the command yarn task wallet get and the preferred network, so in this case DevNet for testing purposes. Okay, and here's our wallet. You can check also inside the configs folder. It has created a new file called devnet.json with the public key, secret key, and the address of the candy machine that is empty yet. After we've created our wallet, we can give us one sol through the command yarn task balance add devnet our network. Okay, now our balance is of one sol. We can request another one for sure. Okay. Now if we type balance get, we have 2 sol. Nice. Let's dive into candy machine creation. So go inside the candy machine create.js file inside the scripts folder. That is the file that will execute to create a new candy machine. But before create the candy machine, we need to create a collection NFT. Here you can customize your collection by editing, for example, the name or the URI. That is a link that points to a JSON metadata representing the collection. In this case, we're going to use the same URI for the collection and for the NFT that we're going to mint for testing purposes. Next, we have the update authority. That is gonna be our wallet, the only wallet allowed to manage our collection. The seller fee basis points, that is 0%, and this is collection, that stands for whether this NFT will be a collection or not. If you're wondering, yes, in Solana the collection itself is an NFT. Okay, now we can go inside the candy machine settings, where we can find the most important piece at the beginning, the authority, the wallet allowed to manage our candy machine, the seller fee basis points again, the secondary sale royalties, in this case 3.33%, the symbol that is optional by leaving it empty. There is the max edition supply, that is the maximum number of editions that our candy machine is allowed to print for each NFT, and it cannot be null, so unlimited editions are not supported. Is mutable, that stands for whether an NFT, minted NFTs should be mutable or not. If you set to false now, You cannot update in the future, so you cannot make immutable NFTs mutable again. So the documentation itself recommends to leave it true and update it later. After this we have creators, the list of the creators. In this case is composed by only one address, us, with our public key and our share, in this case 100%. Actually, Metaplex put always at the first place the address of the candy machine, so that people can verify that our collection is minted, has been minted from a candy machine. The collection object is very important because it contains the address of the collection of NFT we've just created and the update authority for authentication purpose. The items available, which is the maximum number of NFTs that our candy machine is allowed to mint. And we can set also the item settings that each NFT have in common. So for example, the prefix name, if you use the syntax, if you're gonna use the syntax, all of these will become an auto-generated index of the NFT. So because of this, the name length is 0. In fact, the name length and URI length are gonna indicate the length of the name and URI, excluding the prefixes. Then there is sequential, that indicates whether the minting process should be sequential or not. If it's false, it's in random order, like the documentation recommends, to prevent buyers to predict the next minted NFTs. I recommend you to read about another type of item settings, because you can write item settings with using the type config lines, which has all of these properties, but you can write item settings also with hidden lines type, that is very well documented here inside Candy Machine settings in the hidden settings section. This way allows you to create a hide and reveal NFT drop, where you can reveal NFTs after they have been minted, so it's interesting. At the end we have guards that can give a lot of features to our candy machine, like the bot tax guard that can charge a penalty for invalid transactions to discourage bots attempt. The sole payment guard that allows us to set the amount to charge the buyer. The amount is in Sol. And the destination, which will be a treasury wallet where funds have to go, in this case our wallet. And at the end, the start date guard that is a date which before the candy machine is not allowed to mint. This will simply update your candy machine address inside your devnet.json file. Okay, now we can create our candy machine. We can type yarn task candy machine create, followed by our preferred network, so devnet in this case. Okay, it has created the NFT collection that we can check on the Solana Explorer. Make sure you are on the devnet. Here's the collection. You can execute any file you can find inside the scripts folder by simply typing yarn task followed by the name of the file, by the way. Okay, it has created also the candy machine, we can check if we want. Okay. Now, we created our candy machine, but it's empty yet. So we need to fill it using this script. It's very simple. First we fetch our created candy machine, passing our candy machine address that is read from our wallet JSON here. And then we can interact with it, and we insert one item, only one item. The name is empty because, as I said before, during the creation we are using a special syntax that auto-generate the NFT index. Okay, so yarn task candy machine fill devnet. Okay, and as you can see, now inside our candy machine items there is one item. Now we can finally mint our candy machine on devnet. Okay, to easily see our minted NFT, we can export our wallet using private key. So I'm gonna copy all of this array of bytes. We can open our Phantom wallet. Make sure you are on DevNet. So go into developer settings, change network and DevNet. Okay. So now we can import by adding another account, import private key. Okay. So we have 1.96 Sol. And if we go into our collectibles, there are the minted NFTs. One is the collection and one is the NFT. We can see on SolScan if you want. Okay. Unfortunately, OpenSea does not support the Solana DevNet yet, so we are gonna mint our NFT on the mainnet beta 2. To do this, of course, you'll need an account with real funds. I'm gonna use an account where I have 2 Sol. So now we are on mainnet. I'm gonna export the key. So export private key. I'm gonna copy it and I'm gonna import it in my project by using the command yarn task wallet import devnet, mainnet beta, because we are in mainnet. And now I passed my private key. Okay, now as you can see, a new file appeared here. So my mainnet beta wallet has been imported successfully. So now we can run all of the scripts that we ran before. So we can create our candy machine, followed by mainnet beta this time. Okay, now I fill it. And I can finally mint it. So these were the old ones. Okay, and now we have the new one. Okay, 1 minute to go. This is the NFT. If you want, we can check it on OpenSea now. Okay. or in the magic hidden. Thanks for watching.